If you've ever wondered why is it that some peaty whiskies are full of smoke when you have a taste, yet when you smell the dram on the nose, there's hardly any smoke to be detected whatsoever? Or have you ever wondered why is it that a whisky's flavour is enhanced when you taste it in the place where it's made? Or perhaps you'd like an answer to why is it that water changes the character of whisky? If you've ever considered these types of questions, then you are in the right place. My name's Kami and welcome to the Sensory Advantage. This is our course to teach you professional skills and insights for tasting whisky. In this course, we shall be sharing some deep insights into the science of flavour. We'll be going beyond simply nosing and tasting to really understand how molecules in your glass become perception in your brain. There's a lot to take in. We're going to delve into a great deal of detail because these types of things are complex subjects. But we'll take our time, we'll go through them together, and we'll enjoy this journey to really understand what is flavour and how you can get the most from what's in your glass. If you're seeking a basic course that's an introduction to the ideas around nosing and tasting, this may not be the course for you. This course is going to be a deep exploration into flavour, offering remarkable insights from sensory science that you can use to enhance your own abilities and your own experience of what happens in the glass. In this course, you'll learn how to both detect and identify flavours in whisky. You'll learn how to enhance your awareness of flavour, to pick out different notes, to improve your ability to taste what's happening in the glass. You will gain a detailed knowledge of aroma, taste and mouthfeel, what they all mean and how you experience them. You'll be able to use these insights to really go deep into the molecules that are in your glass. Welcome to our tasting room. This is where we'll be spending the majority of our time during the course to explain some of these topics and insights. We can go into a lot of detail here. So let's just identify some of the key areas we'll be discussing and how you'll be learning from these. So first of all, we'll be talking about what is flavour, because it's a big subject and one that's surrounded by a great deal of misinformation. What is it that we mean by flavour? Is it smell? Is it taste? Is it more than that? Is it something other than what we think of as just our senses? It's an important starting block, because how can we really explain flavour and enjoy flavour if we don't actually understand what flavour is in the first place? Then we'll be moving on to the senses, taking quite a deep dive into how our key flavour sensors work and the implications for understanding this type of insights. So we'll be looking at olfaction, which is our sense of smell. This is the biggest area we'll be looking at. There's a great deal to cover here, so there's a few sections to look at. We'll be looking at gustation, which is just a fancy word for taste. Of course, taste is very important, and also the highly underrated sensation of mouthfeel. What do we mean by mouthfeel? what actually is it and what role does it have to play in whisky flavour. We'll be looking at the brain and its role in flavour. Because without the brain, none of this happens. And understanding the role that the brain plays helps us to grasp why flavour is such a subjective experience. And we can also discuss all of the different ways in which our experience of flavour can be impacted by neurological processes, things like emotions, fatigue, mental well-being, satiation, how hungry we are. All of these things impact flavour. So we'll be discussing all of these different areas and how flavour can be impacted. We'll be talking a bit about adding water, delving into what happens when we add water to whisky, the actual chemistry. Why does whisky taste different when we add water to it? We'll be talking about glassware, selecting the best glassware for your tasting, and how you can optimise whisky through glassware. So there's a lot to take in here. We're going to be delving into a sizable amount of detail to really explain these different areas and how they all come together to create this perception of whisky. What we will not be talking about so much is whisky production, because that is a whole course in its own right. So we will not really be talking about the raw ingredients, fermentation, distillation, maturation. Elements of that will come in, but this is another course. There's enough in here for this course alone. This is a 1 or 2 day course that we've condensed into just a few hours, so there'll be a lot to take in. Having said that, this course is suitable for anybody who has a keen interest in tasting whisky. It's going to go into a great deal of detail, so if you're looking for something that will take your whisky tasting skills, knowledge and confidence up to a professional level, this is the course for you. But be prepared for an in-depth exploration of everything that has to do with flavour. So if that wags your tail and you think that's an exciting prospect, then it would be lovely to share this journey with you and set you on a path of discovery into the world of whisky flavour. We'll look forward to seeing you soon.